You're only online. Dooley, I think you're in.
Yes, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you very much. I'm going to a pretty basic question, actually, regarding democracy and what Nicola said. First of all, we have to think about how decisions in the EU are perceived by the people living in the EU. And I'm kind of, I'm not happy with the fact that Ursula von der Leyen became head of the European Commission, while actually no voter thought that she is a candidate. She didn't participate in the election. She was Minister of Defense in Germany, failing big time actually, and she became head of the European Commission, while at the same time the Brexiteers claimed that the EU is undemocratic. So we appoint someone to the basically highest position who didn't stand for election, and I think that's not what a democracy should look like. That's one thing, and the other thing regarding democracy is the classic. We have likely 20% women in political parties, or 25. Now, if you have the goal on having 50% women representation, that means that women are privileged towards men by the factor of 2.5, which is pretty unfair. And considering that there are basically only laws that privilege women, it sounds basically insane. There's no law that privileges men, no. So there's no reason to claim that we need more women and discriminate against men for it. And to make one thing abundantly clear, if one group is underrepresented in one area, it doesn't mean that this group is disadvantaged, because the same group may have a higher representation in another level. For example, prosecutors, German prosecutors, the majority of new ones are female. Now, is it disadvantageous for men? Certainly not, if less men go for it. Less women are in politics and in parliament. Does it mean that they are disadvantaged? Certainly not, if less women go for it. So we need to go away from this insane ideology of having 50-50 in every area, because in reality it's always like support women, ignore men, wherever women are less than 50%. That's one thing, and it pretty much sounds like communism, because if I don't get to choose in which area I want to work, because more men went to this area before, then I don't have freedom of choice on what area I want to work in. And it's the same for companies as well. If somebody decides we need more women in, I don't know, controlling, then a man has less chances just because more men decided to go for controlling. We don't do the same the other way around. Is it discriminating against men that the majority of teachers is female? Do we say, oh, it's discriminating against men? No.
Okay, I think we have the gist.
I'm quite mad about this because it basically destroys the way I wanted to.
No, I cannot. I